Hey guys, it's Mr. Ferriter. I wanted to show you really quickly how to make a slide for Sugar Kills using our new slide making template in Google Drive. So this is how you do it. The very first thing is up in our main menu here at the top of the screen, you need to go to Club Resources. From the menu that appears, I want you to select Copy and Create Slide down at the bottom. When you select Copy and Create Slide, it's going to take you to a window that asks you if you really want to make a copy of the slide. Obviously you do, so you're going to click the blue Make a Copy button. After selecting the blue Make a Copy button, it's going to bring you to a generic slide that looks like this. Now, obviously, this is a slide that is about a different kind of food than you're currently working on. I mean, this one happens to be about Buster Bars. And chances are you're not doing another post about Buster Bars. So we have some editing to do on this particular slide. The first bit of editing we need to do is down at the very bottom of the screen. I want you to change the name of Buster Bar to whatever food you happen to be working with. So maybe you're working on, I don't know, Frosted Flakes. And I've got to really check my wording, right? Like I don't want to say one Frosted Flakes. I'd want to say one serving of Frosted Flakes. So check your grammar really carefully and be sure that the sentence that you're writing makes sense. Also do a little bit of spacing out so that everything looks nice. I see an extra space over here. And then I've got to change the number of grams of sugar that are in my serving. So I'm pretty sure if I looked it up right, that Frosted Flakes has 18 grams of sugar in one serving. Okay, once the bottom of that's been filled out, I need to go work on these icons and boxes up at the top. So the left-hand side is usually going to stay the same. That represents 24 grams of sugar, which is what somebody's supposed to have in a day. So it's really only this right-hand side that we've got to work on. The first change that I'm going to make is I'm going to change the number of grams of sugar because remember, Frosted Flakes has 18 grams of sugar. Down here, I'm going to change the text again, and I'm going to make this say one serving of Frosted Flakes. Okay, so you've got to make sure that you work on that text stuff and be sure that it all lines up with the post that you're writing. Sometimes kids forget that they need to change that content too. And then we've got to edit these boxes up here. Now remember, there are 24 boxes in each full complete square, and there's 18 grams of sugar in the Frosted Flakes we're working on. So we don't need both of these boxes anymore. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click on one and I'll hit the delete button and it'll go away. And then I'll click on the other and I'm going to make it bigger, right? And that's only because why not? If we can make it bigger, it'll look nicer for our readers. Okay, and I'm just spacing it out right now, being sure that it looks kind of like the other square. When I move it around, you'll see that Google gives me some red lines that helps me to decide where to put it. That red line going through the middle right now means it's centered, so I like that. I think I'll probably try that. It's also centered with my 18 now. And there you go. I've got it spaced out and it looks pretty good. Now, I've got to make these little boxes inside green because green boxes represent 1 gram of sugar. And so there are already 6 green boxes here. That means that I've got to make 12 more boxes green. And so I'm going to go and I'm going to click on 12 more boxes. And Google will stretch those out for me so that it knows I'm working on them. And then I'm going to choose this fill color paint can over here. And I'm going to select the green color from the custom menu down at the end. Now the fill color is supposed to be light green, so I'm going to choose light green. Now right next to fill color here at the top of the screen is line color. That's the outline of the box. So I'm going to select line color and I'm going to choose the dark green boxes. Okay? And when I click off of that, now you'll see that I've got 18 green boxes, and that represents the number of grams of sugar in the Frosted Flakes that I'm trying to work with. That's exactly what I want the slide to look like. So again, remember, when you're working on a box, okay, if you click it, the paint can is the fill color, and all of our colors are down here in this custom line. So that's the section you're going to go choose from. Maybe I want to turn it back to blue, so I'll go and choose the right blue for my fill color. And the pencil up here is line color. So I'm going to go and select line color and choose the right line color. And then that one particular box will be back to looking like a blue one. That makes sense? So that's how you design the slide. I'll make a separate tutorial for you of how you get this finished slide posted in your blog post.